Welcome back to the grind for another war video. This is off season, so I'm, trying to get some practice at this higher tier again. We're going up against this stun reflection node with polka dot power and stun vulnerability, and it's a Peni Parker. And there was some talk in the chat about how to deal with Peni Parker, especially on this node. And I'm thinking to myself, hey, I got Diablo. I can deal some poison damage to put down that stun reflection, and then I can throw off a nasty level 3 while they're stunned and get some big damage. And then as soon as I go on and see that immune, I dropped my head and I was like, I am so stupid. I need to think a little bit harder, especially in these fights. But then I'm like, you know what? Let's just see how this goes and see what happens. So essentially I'm playing as a stun immune fight because if I stun the opponent, I'll get stunned instead, and that would not be ideal. Now, she's got some pretty difficult to evade special attacks. Obviously that special 2 you can't fully dex. The special 1 you can get out of the way of, but if you mess that up and get clipped, you're gonna really regret it. And this is not a perfect fight. I do make some mistakes and take some damage, but Diablo is so sustainable. Even with his damage being completely neutered by going against an immune opponent, our sustainability is going to allow us to hold out in this fight, even though I won't be able to stun the opponent. And I started to get pretty surprised at around this point. So you know what? We're actually doing pretty good with the pacing of this fight. And I can't gain any power because I can't apply poison. So I'm only relying on basic attacks. But we're constantly healing, and we're going to take some hits and heal some back. And then close to the end, we're going to take some hits again. But against Peni Parker, you want to try to avoid attacking into the auto block very much. And while there are those shield charges, there's a chance that you'll get auto blocked on your basic attacks. And even heavy attacks can be auto blocked. So what I'm doing most of the time is not doing a full 5-hit combo. You see, we just got smacked in the face there. Thanks to Diablo's Sig ability and me having suicides on, meaning I have a poison on, I take significantly reduced damage from all sources while I have a poison on me, and with suicides it's a permanent poison. So I basically have a significant damage reduction to everything in this fight, which is why I'm not getting completely destroyed when I take hits like that to the face. And we're able to take some significant amounts of block damage, and we have that constant regeneration because we take no damage from poison. So we're constantly getting 77 health per half second to keep topping us up throughout the fight. Once you get those shield charges down, she won't be able to auto block at all, but then after a short period of time, it goes back up to 100. And the way you can get those down is by attacking into the block. So what you can do is just every time it goes active again, attack into the block, and then you won't have to worry about auto block triggering when it's on cooldown. And we didn't rely a ton on doing that, but we did do it, when the opportunity arose. But other than that, we just stuck to 4-hit combos and then holding block, sometimes to bait out a heavy attack, or other times just backing off to bait out a special attack, and then going back in with our 4-hit combo. As soon as the auto block triggers, stop hitting into him and then back off as well. And when you do have the ability to gain power, attacking into that auto block is going to drain your power, but in this fight we don't have any ability to gain power, so that doesn't actually impact us at all. So it ends up being kind of a long, tedious fight, but you can see we're doing fairly well, and I've already gotten close to 50% health again from that constant regeneration with that poison on me after being smacked in the face, and then I got hit in the face yet again, and it brought me down to 17% health. And we have Peni Parker down to 6% health, and so the fight is almost over. I just need to not make any more mistakes, and we were able to get the solo with Diablo despite my stupidity and not really having an ideal counter. But it actually worked out quite nicely because I didn't have to worry about the power drain, and his sustainability was quite nice. Of course, if these nodes were boosted a bit more, or the Peni Parker was higher rank, then I might not have been able to do enough damage to get the fight done in time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm far from the perfect player, but I hope that some of my war videos that I start to put out will be helpful to some players. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below, and I hope to see you in the next video.